Hi, I'm Ann Rosen with Keller Williams here in Chicago. Buying a home in this city is exciting, but it can also be overwhelming. There are so many moving parts, and even the most prepared buyers can get tripped up by things they didn't see coming. Over the years, I've noticed the same mistakes pop up again and again. The good news, every single one of them is avoidable. So today, I want to walk you through the 7 biggest mistakes Chicago buyers make and how you can steer clear of them. Number 1, not getting pre-approved early. This is such a common one. Buyers start scrolling through listings, maybe even go to an open house, and they'll fall in love with a home, only to find out later it's not in their budget or they can't move quickly enough to make an offer. In Chicago's competitive market, a pre-approval letter is like your golden ticket. It shows sellers you're serious and financially ready. Without it, your offer might not even be considered. My advice? Talk to a lender before you start seriously looking. That way, you'll know numbers, and when you find the right home, you can act with confidence. Number 2, overlooking property taxes. Chicago's property taxes are higher than the national average, and they don't just vary by suburb. They can vary neighborhood to neighborhood within the city. For example, you might be comparing 2 homes with the same list price, but one could come thousands more with annual taxes. If you're not paying attention, this can throw your monthly budget way off balance. That's why I always tell clients, don't just look at the purchase price, look at the full carrying cost. A slightly less expensive home with higher taxes might actually cost you more each month than a pricier home with lower taxes. Number 3, forgetting about closing costs. A lot of first-time buyers focus so much on saving for their down payment that they forget their other upfront costs. In Chicago, closing costs usually run anywhere from 2 to 5% of the purchase price. That includes things like attorney fees, title insurance, transfer taxes. Yes, the city charges its own transfer tax, and prepaid expenses like homeowners insurance and property taxes. If you don't plan for it, you can get that sticker shock at the closing table, and that's the last place you want surprises. The fix? Build closing costs into your savings plan from day one. Number 4, ignoring HOA fees. If you're buying a condo, you're not just buying your unit, you're buying into a community, and that community comes with monthly association fees. In Chicago, HOA fees can be as low as $200 a month in a small self-managed building, or over $1,000 a month in a luxury high-rise with doormen, gyms, rooftop pools, and here's the kicker, those fees are not optional. If you don't factor them into your budget, you could end up with a monthly payment that feels much higher than expected. Always look at the full picture: mortgage, taxes, insurance, and HOA fees. Waiving the inspection, number 5. In a hot market, some buyers think skipping the inspection will make their offer stronger. But in a city like Chicago, where many homes are over 100 years old, that can be a very costly gamble. I've seen inspections uncover everything from outdated electrical systems to hidden water damage in basements. Even in newer construction, sometimes quality control isn't what it should be. An inspection gives you peace of mind and negotiating power. Skipping it might save time in the short term, but it can cost you thousands down the road. Number 6, not thinking about resale. I hear this a lot. This is my forever home, so I'm not worried about resale. But the reality is, life changes. Jobs shift, families grow, priorities evolve. When you're buying, you always want to think long-term. Is the location desirable? Does the layout appeal to a wide range of buyers? Is the condition solid? Even if you plan to stay for 20 years, think about the resale. Helps protect your investment. It's about keeping doors open, just in case. Number 7, going it alone. Chicago's real estate process has some unique twists. We've got attorney review periods, city-specific transfer taxes, and quirks with older housing stock that aren't always obvious to new buyers. Trying to navigate all of that without experience and guidance can cost you time, money, and peace of mind. A good agent, along with a solid lender and attorney, can spot red flags, negotiate on your behalf, and guide you through each step. It doesn't make the process smoother alone, it makes it safer. So those are the 7 biggest mistakes Chicago buyers make. The good news, every single one of them is avoidable with the right preparation and the right team by your side. Buying a home should be exciting, not overwhelming. I'm Ann Rosen with Keller Williams in Chicago, and I help homebuyers sidestep these pitfalls so they can focus on finding the place that feels just right. If you're thinking about buying, I'd love to be that guide for you.